afternoon. Welcome to Greensboro, North Carolina, home of Carolina Aircraft. I'm George Johnson, the Bonanza Man, and today we're here to look at a beautiful 2002 model BEECHCRAFT Baron 58, November 520 Lima Lima. Let's take a look. The total time on November 520 Lima Lima is 1,865 hours. That's also total time on the engines and total time on the props. These engines are special edition engines, and they're first run engines. They're actually beyond TBO, but that proves that you can run a Baron to TBO. These engines both have 865 hours total time since new, and they're still running good, but it's time to replace them because they're beyond TBO. The Baron 58 has a very nice baggage compartment. You can actually put up to 300 pounds up here, as long as you don't get the airplane out of CG or overload the airplane. The baggage area is large enough for golf clubs as long as you take the woods out of the bag. November 520 Lima Lima is equipped for flight into non-icing conditions. It has full de-ice boots, hot props, and a heated windshield segment. It's also factory air conditioned. November 520 Lima Lima has the new style special HID landing and taxi lights. November 520 Lima Lima has very nice paint and very nice interior. I would rate the paint about an 8 on a scale of 1 to 10, and the interior about a 7. The airplane has always been hangared and well cared for, and you can tell it. In addition to nice paint, you'll notice the airplane is equipped with the G&D tinted window interpanes. These keep the airplane cooler in the summertime and protect your interior from UV light. They also insulate the airplane and keep it warmer in the wintertime if you're using the heat. And they also have sound deadening properties to keep the airplane a little bit quieter. The tail on November 520 Lima Lima is in very nice condition. You won't see any hail pings, no corrosion, anything like that. You'll notice the airplane also has stainless steel screws and fasteners where they can be installed on the airplane. And the overall airplane's in very good condition. One of the things that folks like the best about a Baron 58 is the big double cargo doors and reversible club seating. Let's take a look at this nice leather interior. The interior in 520 Lima Lima is in excellent condition. Take a look at the condition of the seats and the cabin table, and the side walls, and the window, and the headliner. It's really in excellent condition, especially back here. It's also got a lot of room back here. I'm almost 6 feet tall. I've got plenty of leg room. I've got plenty of headroom. And with this armrest, it's very comfortable. It's almost like sitting in an easy chair in my living room. One of the reasons the Baron 58 is so popular is the reversible club seating. Let's take a look at how easy it is to, number one, fold these rear seats up out of the way. You can fold them up just that easy to give you more leg room. And then if you want to pull them completely out, you've got 2 pins, one right here and one right there that you just pull. You don't need any tools. And the seat comes out in less than 30 seconds. Now let's say that you have these seats out and you want a huge cargo area, but you still want room for passengers. You can actually turn these seats around forward facing. This seat goes on that side and that seat goes on this side because of the armrests in the center. And then you can have from here back for cargo space. You still have leg room, just like you would have in a Baron 55 or something like that, with your passengers getting in from the front. What a flexible, wonderful cabin. November 520 Lima Lima has a beautiful Garmin equipped panel. Let's take a look starting on the pilot side. Right here we have your true airspeed indicator, and all you do is set your temperature opposite your altitude and it'll read out true airspeed in this little window. And then we have your artificial horizon, and you'll notice that it houses the flight director. You saw the flight director coming up. And then we have an encoding altimeter. On the next row we have your instrument air gauge, and then we have your 2-minute turn coordinator, and then we have a king KCS-55A slaved HSI, which houses your number 1 nav and your number 1 GPS. Next to this we have an instantaneous vertical speed indicator. And then on the bottom we have your number 2 nav indicator, and this houses your number 2 nav and your number 2 GPS. Now let's take a look at your avionics stack. Starting at the top, we have a PMA 7000 MS audio panel with your 3 light marker beacons and your built-in intercom system. The airplane is equipped with a 6-place intercom, and we also have 4 Bose interface headset jacks. Below this is your autopilot. This is the King KFC 225 Autopilot Flight Director Slaved HSI system. This has altitude and vertical speed pre-select and yaw damp. Your number 1 NavCom and GPS is a Garmin GNS 530W, complete with WAAS, and this has several different pages that will show you the different equipment that's installed on this airplane. This is your number 1 nav page in your HSI mode, and then we have a regular nav page, and you can see it has next red that will show on this page. And then we have a traffic page. The airplane is equipped with Skywatch 497 active traffic. And then this is your next rad weather page. And then this is terrain. This will show red since we're on the ground. And then we have your information and your satellite page. Your number 2 NavCom GPS is a Garmin 430W, also with WAAS. And this has several different pages. This is your number 1 nav page. And then we have your number 1 moving map nav page. And then we have your traffic page, your XM weather page, your terrain page, and then several other information pages. To the right of your avionics stack and above your other avionics is a standby artificial horizon. This can be used by the co-pilot or used as a backup instrument. Below this is your KMD 850 multifunction display, and this will display a moving map. You have a built-in RDR 2000 vertical profile color radar, so it will display your weather radar, but we have it in standby mode since we're on the ground. It will also display traffic and terrain. Below the multifunction display is your KT-76C transponder. Now let's take a look at the pilot's control wheel. In the front we have a push-to-talk or mic button. On the top we have your autopilot disconnect button. And this is your control wheel steering button that syncs your flight director with your artificial horizon. This is your electric trim switch. The airplane is equipped with electric elevator trim. In the center of the control wheel we have a control wheel clock, and this doubles as a timer to time your approaches. Then on the right side of the control wheel we have a map light. This puts a light in the pilot's lap, a light in the outside air temperature gauge, and a light in your compass. Beside this is a transponder ident button, and then below this is a clearance replay switch. If you select this down, it will replace the last transmission from ATC in case you misunderstood. The airplane is equipped with Rosen sun visors. These are great for the pilot because the pilot can see traffic through the sun visors, but it also protects his eyes as if he had on sunglasses. The windows and windshield are also in very good condition, as you can see. And the airplane is equipped with the G&D tinted window interpanes. It has factory air conditioning. It has prop sync. It has dual brakes and a lot of other great equipment. If you want a great buy in a 2002 Baron 58, you need to visit Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina, and take a look at November 520 Lima Lima. This airplane is equipped for flight into non-ice. It also has factory air conditioning. It's equipped with a Garmin Avionics package, including the Garmin 530W with WAAS, Garmin 430W with WAAS, a King multifunction display. It has XM satellite weather, XM satellite radio. it has a Stormscope, it has Skywatch active traffic. It also has the King KFC 225 autopilot, flight director, slaved HSI system with altitude and vertical speed pre-select and yaw damp. The airplane has tinted window interpanes and a lot of extra equipment. The total time on the airplane is only 1,865 hours, which means that the engines have gone beyond TBO. But we have some great engine quotes, and the airplane is priced to sell so that you could put in the engines of your choice and still be in the airplane below the market. Give us a call at Carolina Aircraft, 336-665-0300, and be sure to visit carolinaaircraft.com to see this beautiful Baron 58 and all of our other gorgeous Barons and Bonanzas. Have a great day.